Hello, welcome back. We shall discuss now the performance measures of a control chart. We have already argued in discussing X bar chart, OC function or correspondingly OC curve and average run length are two important measures of performance of any control chart. For X bar chart, we have already derived what is the OC function and how the OC curve for X bar chart, etc., can be drawn. And similarly, the average run lengths are also defined and derived for X bar chart. Here we shall discuss what is the OC function and OC curve of a P chart. What is OC function or OC curve? The OC function of any control chart is the graphical display of the probability of incorrectly accepting the hypothesis of statistical control, or this is nothing but type 2 error, or simply called beta error. When the true value here, the true value of the fraction defective is given. So OC curve provides a very good measure of the sensitivity of the control chart or performance of the control chart. It displays the ability to detect a shift in the process fraction non-conforming from a nominal value or a target value, say P naught, to some other value P. Okay, so as the other value P changes, then the OC function value also changes, and you can plot a curve for various values of the true value of P. Okay, and this is the probability of type 2 error. And for the fraction defective chart or P chart, the OC function may be defined like this. You see, it is equal to beta of P. Beta is the notation used to express the type 2 error. So beta of P, that is equal to probability that the charting statistic lies between lower control limit and upper control limit. When the charting statistic lies between LCL and UCL, what you will do? You will conclude that the process is in control. Okay, so this probability is nothing but probability that concluding that the process is in control. But actually, the true value of the fraction defective is some P which is different from the target value P naught. So this is actually probability of wrongly concluding that the process is in control. Okay, that is why this is the OC function. And you can compute this probability in such a way that this is the right hand side is same as probability that n times LCL less than D less than n times UCL given P. Okay, and you can see here. Okay, now this is this, so which is equal to probability that D less than n times UCL given P minus probability that D less than or equal to n times LCL given P. Okay, and usually when for the lower control limit of the P chart is negative, you take it as 0 and the second probability becomes 0. So the only thing, beta of P will be equal to probability that D less than n times UCL given P when LCL is negative. We will set LCL as 0 and then we can compute this probability. And LCL is positive, no problem, you can use the same formula. Okay, and how this probability can be computed? Using the distribution of D. What is the distribution of D? It is binomial distribution. So using binomial distribution tables or binomial distribution probabilities, if you are going to compute it, you can find out this value. So beta of P can be computed using this formula, right? Okay. And you can have the specimen of such an OC curve. How do you draw the OC curve? As I have mentioned, this is beta of P, that is equal to probability that D less than n times UCL given P minus probability that D less than or equal to n times LCL given P. You can compute this for various values of P. For various values of P. What is P? P is the fraction defective, so it varies may vary from 0 to 1. So for various values of P lying between 0 to 1, you can compute this probability. Okay, and that probability, that is beta of P, can be given along the vertical axis and different value of P on the horizontal axis. Okay, and the curve will have this shape. This is only a specimen. This is a particular this is an OC curve in a particular example, and not always the curve will be like this, but this is only a specimen. So I'm adding a caption here: a specimen of operating characteristic curve for the fraction non-conforming control chart. And what is the structure of this OC curve? It starts from 0 and it increases, and it may go maximum up to 1, then it will decrease. Okay, so this is a typical OC curve for an example. Okay. And another thing is called ARL, average run length. It is also another performance measure of a control chart, a P chart. What is ARL? We have already defined ARL is the average run length. What is average run length? It is the number of points to be plotted before a point goes out of control. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം ആദ്യത്തെ പോയിന്റ് ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് കൺട്രോൾ ആവുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് എത്ര പോയിന്റ്സ് ഇൻ കൺട്രോൾ ആയിട്ട് പ്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, അതിൻ്റെ ആവറേജ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വൈ ARL is defined as the average number of sample points which plots between UCL and LCL before a point goes out of control. That is, one point comes above UCL or below LCL. Okay, and we have already proved that for any Shewhart's control chart, the average run length can be computed as 1 by P. 1 by P. What is P? P is the probability that the process is going out of control. Okay. And we have derived this with the help of a geometrical distribution, which we have done earlier, and you may please refer the computation of this ARL or the derivation of the formula ARL is equal to 1 by P while we were discussing ARL for X bar charts. Okay, and what will be the ARLs when the process is really in control, and what will be the ARL when the process is really out of control? And they are clearly ARL naught, that is average run length when the process is really in control, and ARL 1, it stands for the average run length when really the process is out of control. ARL naught and ARL 1. They are respectively equal to 1 by alpha and 1 by 1 minus beta. These derivations are also done in earlier discussions while we were explaining the ARL of X bar chart. You may please refer to that again. Okay, and what is alpha? Alpha is the probability that we reject the hypothesis of control. Okay, and this is when the process is really the process is in control. And 1 minus alpha is the probability that rejecting H0 when H1 is true. That is, rejecting H0 means what? What is our null hypothesis H0 here? That is, the process is in control. So we reject the process is in control when really the process is out of control. So you can see that this is 1 minus beta. All these things we have discussed earlier while discussing the ARL of X bar chart. And this alpha and beta can be calculated directly from the binomial distribution, or you can read the values from a particular OC curve. Okay, now these are the things regarding the performance measures of a control chart. And here we have derived these expressions ARL naught and ARL 1 for the fraction defective control chart of P chart. Okay, thank you.